Rain greeted us the moment we woke up in Suji-ga. Our host, ever thoughtful, lent us each an umbrella since we hadn't brought any ourselves. Despite the rain, the weather made everything feel magical and alive. That morning, we started with something fun and unexpected. We were shooting arrows on the palace ground, testing our aim and laughing at our misses. It was a light, fun, playful way to begin a day before heading out to the most delicious lunch we ever had. Lunch consisted of large heart-shaped leaves served as a base and then topped with freshly grilled chicken, crunchy vegetables, and a dipping sauce. Every bite was a perfect combination of textures and flavors. The rain had added a cozy charm to our meal, and we lingered savoring every detail. Refreshed and full, we returned to the palace. It was virtually empty except for the workers in rain gear preparing for a celebration that was coming up. Woven mats guided our steps along the walkways, and every corner was dotted with statues depicting life in the royal court. Servants, animals, even intricately sculptured food that looked so real we almost reached out to taste it. We wandered through the palace, marveling at the history preserved in each detail. Climbing the path to the guard gate behind the palace, we were surrounded by misty hills and lush forests. It was absolutely breathtaking and magical. The lookout revealed a phenomenal panorama. The sprawling modern city behind the palace grounds contrasted beautifully with the ancient architect before us. Walking through the forest, we were enveloped in the soft sounds of rains, felt like stepping into another world. I could have stayed the whole day there and still wanted more. It was absolutely magical. We stayed so long at the palace that we only had a few moments after our tour there to go home, change, and get ready to walk to dinner. Dinner was so fun. I have never been to a Korean barbecue before, so this was a completely unique experience for me. Something that's kind of interesting about the Petersons is that in order for us to be able to take our kids traveling to the places that we do, we really don't eat out much. Steve and I might go once or twice a year to a restaurant, but other than that, we usually just cook at home and we just don't go out to eat. So coming to this Korean barbecue was so delightful. I loved the style of the place. It was all you could eat. Chien was in heaven. He just cooked up every meat he could think of except chicken, because he said chicken was super boring. And we had eel, we had every cut of the beef that you could have. They had all the equipment there. It was just so fun. Everyone just enjoyed them so much, and we stayed way longer than I ever expected and enjoyed talking with each other. Those conversations went a little bit long for our kids, so they left early and went over to Olive Young, which is apparently one of the best places for good skincare, and since they were in Korea, they thought, of course, they'll get good skincare. I was amazed at how many people were still up at this time of the night. The karaoke bar was so fun. The vibe was just amazing. It was decorated so cute. You felt like immediately like you were gonna have a great time just by being in the place. Chien started us out. The girls sang too, but they didn't really appreciate it as much when they sang because the karaoke machine judges you and they only got a 47, and that really did not thrill them. Of course, our Korean friends who came with us, when they sang, they did not just get a 47. And so after a few of these, my girls decided that they would rather have the feature where there was no judging involved and that people could just sing without being judged. And so they sang and sang and sang. It was just absolutely such a delightful time. I personally have never been to a karaoke bar, so this was completely a new experience, and especially with the people that we were singing with and being with, they were so fun and just encouraging, and the whole evening was just an absolute delight. Our friends booked 2 hours in this karaoke room. After 2 hours of laughing, dancing, teasing each other, cheering for each other, and just having fun, we ended our evening. This was a perfect way for us to end our last night in Korea. But in a way, it was a terrible way of ending Korea, because now we just want to go back there.
Without you, my friend, and to tell you all about it when I see you again.
Sir John, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Have you liked having us today?
Yeah, today's so happy, just like my voice.
You haven't even seen it yet.
What happened to your voice?
I don't know, I love you guys.